Hello there. Welcome to Going Nowhere Outdoors, and today we're going to be doing a video about my truck and keeping the water and the dust out of the back of it, and the products that I'm going to use to reach that goal. You can never eliminate it completely, but if you can keep your bedding from getting wet near the back of the truck here or anywhere along the bed rail, or if you can keep dust out from the fine dirt roads that you go on your adventures, you'll have a much cleaner back of your truck, and also keeps mold or mildew from growing back there on your bedding or whatever else you have. So a couple quick things. I just want to mention that today's product that I'm reviewing is ROCK BLOCK TAILGATE SEAL, and there's two different products I purchased. I'm going to show them to you here in a minute. I've got them laid out, and hopefully the sun isn't too much. Quick shout out to this hat I'm wearing is Freezer Filler TV. Don't accept any imitations because they are the original Freezer Filler TV, and they're a great outdoor channel, really helpful to me in my pursuits on uploading these channels. Very helpful, good friends. I'm going to be producing a turkey hunt that I did last year in Kentucky with Freezer Filler Bob, and hopefully I'll have that out here in a few weeks. And also I'm going to go on a pheasant hunt with those guys here shortly in Pennsylvania, so we'll do a little collab with that. Theirs will be much better than mine, but I just did want to give a shout out to those guys. And so come along and watch my vehicle repair. Thanks. Okay friends, let's go. This is called ROCK BLOCK TAILGATE SEAL, and these are the adhesive strips underneath this red adhesive strip that's going to attach here and here. When this covers this gap, things can't fall down in there. So if you didn't have a tonneau or a cap, you might want to use one of these just to keep wood chips or dirt or sand or anything you might pour into the back of your truck from getting stuck down in there. I've done that before when I didn't have a cap on my vehicle, so that's handy for that. But in this case, it's going to be used to waterproof and dustproof that gap from here over to there. This is called Taper Seal. Same company, ROCK BLOCK Taper Seal. They're made by Extruded Solutions Inc. ESI. Great company to work with. I'll tell you why in a moment. Basically, they provide all this. This taper seal is going to be used to be attached both to the inside of the door, edge of the tailgate door if needed, and along here to close up this gap, which was quite substantial, and that's where the water is really getting in and some dust. So I've got my tools here: scissors, tape, a knife, this for applying pressure when needed. There's a marker that comes with it, and some alcohol prep pads. I'm also going to use some foam from my beds that I took out of it to cut and fill in those little holes that I told you about in the tailgate or the bed body earlier. So one of the reasons this company is so great to work with is through Amazon. I purchased this kit and I followed the instructions properly. In fact, I verified it. This is a 7-inch strip. Turns out it's not the one that's recommended for this vehicle. Amazon didn't have it correct, so I called the company and asked them if I could use this instead of the one that they recommend, which is 4 1/4 for my specific vehicle model, and they're all different. You have to purchase the one for your vehicle. After going through the whole thing, I was told that I could use the 7-inch based on their knowledge of what I've explained to them, but if it didn't work out for me, they gave me their contact name and said just reach back out to us and we will send you another one free of charge, 4 1/4 instead of the 7-inch. That's pretty good customer service if that holds true. Hopefully I don't need that. Based on what they think, I'm going to be perfectly fine. So I'm going to install this. It's a great day for it. It's still winter, but we haven't had any breaks like this. It's going to be 70 degrees today, so I'm installing this. I'm not going to make you watch me install it, because to be honest with you, you don't want to see me fumble through with it. So we'll see you in a few minutes when it's all done, more like a couple hours, but we could do it like this. Okay, I'm back. This is how the ROCK BLOCK turned out. The 4 1/4 inch would have fit a little bit better. It would have allowed me to get over a tiny bit farther, I believe. but I'm still pretty happy with it. This should work pretty effectively to keep out the dust. As far as the taper seal goes, I wish they had given me additional. I followed the instructions for this model that they had on their website, and I just did not have enough to complete the project in order to close out those gaps. So if I had another foot of it, maybe I could have done things a little bit differently to take that up. And I'm going to have to use a different product to finish it off, or buy more of this, which I don't want to do. I do have some foam from a garage seal. I'm going to get some strong double-sided tape and just attach this in the areas where there's still gaps, down in here and up in here, and that should do it, and I'm going to be pretty happy with it. So that's my take on these products. Mostly happy with it. Just wish they had given me more of this product. And on a side note, I'd like to give a shout out to Riley Stella, my boy. He gave me this when he saw the last video about my truck, and it is a battery operated fan. Looks to be working really good. So I'll take this on my trips, and I don't have to use my power strip that I have in the back that's on my battery. I can just use this. So thanks for coming along.